Hey you guys, it's Steph here at RaeLynns Boutique. Today I am showing you one of my favorite braids, which is a Dutch braid. I do mine to the side, as you can see, because that's just my favorite way and easiest way to do it. I love Dutch braids because they don't have to be perfect by any means. It's kind of that messy braid, so check out the tutorial. Okay, so to do a Dutch braid, I typically start with just curling my hair a little bit just to give it that extra bit of texture. Add some of your favorite hairspray. I love Kenra, so that's what I use, and then you're set to go. You want to make sure that you start with a deep side part if you're going to Dutch braid to the side, which is typically where I Dutch braid. So even my part right where it is a little not quite far enough, so I'm going to make it just a little bit farther. And then you're ready to start your Dutch braid. So you go ahead and just grab a section of hair that is close to your hairline, divide it into 3 sections, and start the braid. So the thing to remember with the Dutch braid is that you're braiding under that middle section. So I'm constantly saying in my head, under, 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 because that really helps my flow and helps me remember where my fingers need to go. So I go ahead and start, and I don't grab any pieces yet. Now on the second time, I will grab a piece to add. And again, you're always braiding under that middle section. And then you just start pulling pieces in. Try to keep the braid as close to your hairline as possible, as close to the front of your forehead, just because it makes it so much prettier in the end when you're ready to pancake it. Dutch braids are very easy to mess up the first few times. I definitely had my share of, oh, I just want to give up, but don't give up, just keep braiding under the middle section. Okay, so once you get to this point, you're almost ready to start grabbing chunks of hair kind of from around your head, since we are doing this side Dutch braid. So I'm going to grab one more piece right here from the front, and then I'm going to start grabbing from the opposite side of my head. So you can just see I kind of just grab and reach around. Try with your fingers to work out any bumps that you notice, but you can always go back at the end, smooth things out, and bobby pins are your best friend when it comes to Dutch braiding. Also keep in mind these sections that I'm grabbing from the side of my head over here are pretty thick, which is just fine for a Dutch braid. Make sure as you're braiding that you're pulling tight, making sure that you are getting all of your pieces really tightly in there. Then once you're done pulling sections of hair in, you're gonna go ahead and just normal braid, but again, staying with under that middle section. Sometimes you do have to adjust your arms because right now I can't reach. So I just kind of pull around, make sure that I'm really trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. And just keep braiding. If you do have layered hair, your braid will be a little bit shorter than probably normal because the layers will start popping out and you don't want them to pop out too much. So at this point, we've got this somewhat of a Dutch braid happening. I always like to pancake my braids to make them big and full and beautiful. So you kind of start down here at the bottom and you just pull different sections of hair to pancake it. You can kind of see this part of my hair right here that looks like it's falling out. At the end, I'll go back in and add some bobby pins. And now it's time to pin. So just kind of throw in some bobby pins wherever you feel like your braid is loose or might fall out. Try to get any of those little loose pieces. And just kind of go back through and pancake a little bit more until you're happy with how the braid looks. And then you can kind of see that it's pancaked and it's this big full braid. This is my go-to style for the lake or for just going out for a day, or if I just don't want to wash my hair, that kind of thing. It's just a super easy style to do. Just keep remembering that you're always braiding under that middle section. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at RaeLynns Boutique and follow our blog for a weekly post. Thank you.